December 20th, 1943. Somewhere over Germany, a young American pilot named Charlie Brown was flying his B-17 bomber back to England. His plane was destroyed. Two engines were gone. The tail was shredded. Half his crew was dead or wounded. Blood froze on the walls. Then a German fighter appeared on his wing. Franz Stigler was a Luftwaffe ace with 22 kills. He had orders to shoot down every enemy bomber. One more kill and he'd earned the Knight's Cross, Germany's highest honor. He flew closer, close enough to see inside the bomber. What he saw changed everything. Dead gunners slumped over their weapons, wounded men bleeding out, and a young pilot, barely 20 years old, struggling to keep his plane in the air. Franz Stigler thought of his brother, killed earlier in the war. He thought of what his commanding officer once told him. "If I ever see you shoot a man in a parachute, I will shoot you myself." This was the same thing. These men were defenseless. Stigler made his choice. He pulled alongside the bomber. The American gunners were too wounded to fire. Stigler nodded at Charlie Brown. Then he did something unthinkable. He escorted the crippled bomber to the North Sea. He flew beside it for 10 minutes, protecting it from German anti-aircraft guns. When they reached open water, he saluted the American pilot. Then he turned and flew home. He never reported the encounter. Neither did Charlie Brown. Both men knew that telling the truth meant death. For Stigler, execution for treason. For Brown, accusations of collaboration. They kept the secret for 40 years. In 1990, Charlie Brown finally told his story. He spent 4 years searching for the German pilot who spared his life. In 1994, he found him. Franz Stigler was living in Canada. They met, they embraced, they became best friends. They remained inseparable until they died, 9 months apart, in 2008.